What's up, everybody? I have another review today. It's a mod review. Uh, Finally got the time to do it. Haven't really had any spare time lately, so I figured now that I have some spare time at 10:30 at night on a Sunday, I might as well kick it out. Um, so this review is on the Nemesis Clone from fasttech. I know fucking lighting's bad. I'm really sorry about that. Still working with this webcam on my laptop, but do the best I can here. Picked this up for $30 on fasttech. This is the stainless version, as you can see. It's really nice. The threading on it is awesome. It's just a really good mod. So I'm gonna go ahead and disassemble it. I don't know why I should have just gone through the top cap instead of the switch, but we'll start with the switch. You do have the silver plated contacts on the bottom. It does say by Atmo Mechani with the train on there. The engraving isn't actually, the engraving on the bottom of the switch isn't too bad. It actually looks pretty decent for what it is. When you get it, make sure that the bottom contact is screwed in tightly and making a connection with the little pin that's inside on the side of the switch. You can't see it, but there's a tiny little pin on the side of the switch. Make sure it's in there and making contact with it and everything's secure and in the right spot. Occasionally it does come loose, and when I'm changing batteries I have to re-tighten it down. Not that big of a deal. It doesn't come loose while using it, it's just from unscrewing the switch and stuff like that. So when you change batteries, make sure everything is put snugly back in its place. Been using it in 18650 mode with MNKE high amp batteries. Okay, moving on to the top cap. You have your other silver plated connection. Almost positive these are silver plated. Probably not a very thick plating, but I'm pretty positive that they are silver plated. Adjustable center pin. It unscrews out to make the proper connection and snug fit with your battery. And then you have your adjustable airflow, which, if you want the airflow flowing into the connection, make sure the holes are lined up with the dots on the ring here of the top cap. Everybody that owns a Nemesis already knows about that, and you can turn it and adjust it to whatever you need. So there's the top cap. You got a black Delrin insulator, both on the top and bottom cap. Black Delrin insulator on the switch. And then moving on to the tubes, which I wasn't as prepared as I thought I was, so sorry for that noise. The tubes, this is 18650 mode with the two biggest tubes with it. You unscrew this, unscrew the top portion, and put your top cap and switch back on, and this would be the 18350 size. Tiny little thing there. Oh, I almost forgot to do the engravings on the tube. Sorry about that. So there's your Nemesis engraving. Oh my god, that fucking light is horrible. Nemesis engraving, and then, or the Fallen Angel engraving, I'm sorry, and then the Nemesis name in your serial number that really doesn't mean anything because it's not real. So 18350 mode, and then you have your 18500 mode, and for the 18500 mode you'd put the smaller tubing on, tube extension, and then you have a kick ring. I've heard some people calling it a beauty ring. It's not a beauty ring. If you put this on in any mode, the mod would be too big to hold whichever battery you're trying to use. So this is to use a kick. What I would recommend is putting it in the center, so that way when you if you are to use a kick with it, everything will look even as far as the brush finish and polish finish is concerned. In my opinion, it looks the best. That's what it would look like with the kick ring. So you have a polished locking ring, polished kick ring, and then a polished airflow control. So it kind of evens it out nicely. When it came, the kick ring was on top, right underneath the top cap. So take this all out, and then show you how it vapes. Another cool thing about the Nemesis Clone is the fact that it's all compatible with the real Nemesis. So if you were to buy anything from Atmo Mechani, it would be compatible with your clone, which I've thought about doing, because even though the center pin is adjustable, you can't sit your atomizer on here flush, exactly flush, because of the airflow control. So there is a slight gap in between your atomizer and your top cap. It's not that big of a deal, but it's because of the airflow control. Atmo Mechani does sell what they call stealth caps, and it's a top cap. They sell all three finishes: brush, polish, and brass, and basically it is the top cap without the airflow control, and it will allow you to seat your atomizer on flush. I mean, it'll sit right on top of there. So I've been thinking about getting one of those. I believe they're $30, but they do come with a silver plated contact as well. So I was thinking about getting that. And then also Atmo Mechani just came out with anodized aluminum tubes, seamless, so you can get it. You can get the 18650 tube, 490 tube, or 350 tube without the seam in it. And they come in anodized black, purple, orange, or red. So I'm contemplating between the black, the purple, or the orange right now. I don't know. But I thought it might look cool. I've never seen anybody with a an anodized orange Nemesis or purple. So it all depends. I have my Atomo coming to me soon, so it just depends on how much I use my Atomo. I'm rambling, sorry. It's been a long day for me. Another cool thing is, on the Nemesis, the clone and the real deal, the switch is telescopic, so when you adjust your contact in the top cap, put your battery in, and then the switch you can screw into size. And there you go. And that is a complete 18650 Nemesis. I don't really use it in 350 or 490 mode because I run cotton microcoils and they're dual coils, so a 500 battery probably lasts me a half hour, and 350 battery is just not recommended. So I use high amp, high drain 18650s, and even then I go through about 4 a day. So let's see, I got a decent amount of juice in there. Right now I've pretty much been stuck on Chunky Monkey from Liquid Clouds. It's a peanut butter banana juice. It's really good. The VG and it's pretty high. I'm not exactly sure of the ratio, but it is really good. And the atomizer I've been using is just a standard IGO W, which I took a Scotch-Brite pad and took all the polish off so it's brushed to match the brushed Nemesis, and my Vape Life drip tip. So here's a little example of the vapor production. Keep in mind, for those of you that don't own a mechanical yet, the vapor production for the most part is going to be in your build. The contacts do have a lot to do with it. In my honest opinion, my $12 Sentinel clone with the brass contacts hits a little harder than the Nemesis. That's my personal opinion. But this is a dual cotton microcoil build, running at about 0.4 ohms. I believe it's 0.44. So here's a little example. Let me see if I can get an angle on it. My crappy camera, I can only do so much. But yeah, that's it, guys. Sorry, I don't think this is one of my best videos, but I've been trying to do this thing for a solid 2 or 3 days now, and it just hasn't been happening. I've been vaping on this for about a week, and I love it. I'm also going to buy magnets to turn the switch into a magnetic switch instead of the spring, just for all in all a smoother action. And I'm just not a fan of spring-loaded switches. I like the magnetic stuff a little better. The locking ring on here also is very nice. I mean, one flick and it's engaged or disengaged. It's a nice locking ring. So there you have it, guys. Nemesis Clone from fasttech, $30. Post the link down below as to where you can get it, the right page, and you can choose between the brushed stainless or the brass. Me personally, I love brushed stainless. It looks so fucking clean to me. But anyways, guys, till the next time, take it easy. When I get my Atomo, I'll be doing a video on that. And yeah, guys, sorry if the video wasn't that good, but take it easy, and until the next time, Keep on vaping.